Oops. What happened?
All right. You see my group meeting quiz and then the Excel spreadsheet on the right?
Okay, hold on. I cannot see anyone. I don't know what happened.
Oh.
How about you, Nydia? Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, I can see that.
Okay. Then we'll wait for Gabriella. Hopefully you'll be able to get that.
Yes. Okay.
Well, I really don't know what happened. I mean, I can hear you, but
we can.
Oh, darn.
Hold on just a second. Maybe it was something we did or I did. It says it's presenting to everyone. Let me stop screen share and let me try it again.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? You know how down below there's the pictures? You have to click on mine once the screen shared sometimes to see it.
Yeah, let's see.
So I'm sharing now. And then you might have to click on, you know, there's 3 different blocks, one for you, one for Nydia, and one for me.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any of those either. It's not showing. Oh, this is so ridiculous.
Now, sometimes they go off the screen like this to where you can't see anything. And you have to, because you're seeing, well, I'm not sure how to describe it where you can't see it.
I see it's asking me to try the video call, which that will be another invite, not the same.
I only sent one invite, so I don't know if you want to try to click on that or not.
Okay.
At this point, I think it wouldn't hurt to try.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
Well, do you want to just open up your group quiz on your screen?
Yeah, I'll do that. All right.
All right, who's starting today?
Okay, I can start if you want.
Sure.
Okay. The question number 3 says, what requirements must be checked when conducting a hypothesis test comparing 2 means with independent samples? Mark all that apply. So it would be a simple random sample was drawn from each population. Also, a X-bar is normally distributed for each group. And I think just those.
Yeah,
Those
I agree.
2? Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Gabriella, you want the next one?
Sure. The test statistic for a hypothesis test comparing 2 means with independent samples is the t-score.
Yes, I agree with you.
Okay, and then two samples are independent if knowing which subject will be in group 1 tells you nothing about the subjects will be in group 2.
Okay, I
So that
agree.
was B.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, the next one says, for the next 6 questions, use the data file dentist office bills. This data represents a simple random sample of dental bills at a dentist office in Idaho Falls and a dentist office in Rexburg. Let mu1 be the mean bill at the Idaho Falls office and let mu2 be the mean bill at the Rexburg office. Perform a hypothesis test to determine if the mean bill at the Idaho Falls office is less than the mean bill at the Rexburg office, which means we have the null hypothesis mu1 equals mu2 and alternative hypothesis mu1 less than mu2. Use the level of significance alpha equals 0.10. So now, okay, we use the values and copy them into our quantitative inference process, right? And after copy the variable 1 and variable 2, I got that it says, what is the degrees of freedom? And I got 37.996.
Yes.
Okay.
10.
All right. The number 7.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What is the simple standard deviation for Rexburg? Let me see.
Did you have your Excel sheets to?
Yeah, I have it open.
Okay.
So it will be 206 641.
Do you have the confidence level set at 0.9 and the type of test less than?
No. What do I have it at? I have it at 12. Oh, maybe that's the problem.
At 12?
Yeah, I thought it was 12. Oh, let me see.
So the level of significance is 10. So that would put the confidence level at 0.9, right?
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Because I'm getting a slightly different number than the one you gave for the standard deviation.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this at all. So okay, let's go with the yours. I don't think I'm doing it right.
Let me share this with you. I can email it to you.
Okay.
I think. Export, no. Share, yes. Oh. Let's see here.
Okay. I might have.
I just sent it to you.
Okay.
Or it's about ready to go. Yeah, it just went. I just want to make sure. Well, I mean, it's up to you. We can just use what we had, or I had, but I want to make sure if you want to, that we spend the time to make sure you.
Yeah, I want to understand it. What the heck did I do? So.
Yeah. So that email should be on its way.
I have a question, Ben. What about if we input in the confidence level 0.95, does the standard deviation change?
No, it doesn't.
No, right?
But would it if it was greater than? No, that doesn't.
Oh.
It's just the p-value and the confidence intervals that change at that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure if it was copied over the same way or not.
Okay. I got it. I got the your email.
Okay. So under the standard deviation for variable 2 is what I'm showing is 206.637. So I don't know where in there if any of the data was different or what, but you had a slightly different number.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense. All right. Thank you.
No problem. It's my turn. Using that same spreadsheet, the test statistic is the t-score, which is minus 0.434 according to the spreadsheet.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. And number 9, what is the p-value? And we got 0.333, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I get the same. Okay, what is the correct decision based on this evidence? Is the fail to reject the null hypothesis.
I agree.
Yes, I agree also. Okay, and now it says, Ben's your turn? I don't know.
I think so.
Okay.
Suppose instead that you use the alternative hypothesis that mu1 is not equal to mu2. So I'm going to change that right here in the spreadsheet to not equal to. What is the correct decision? And it's that we have insufficient evidence that the mean dentist bills between the two cities are different.
Yeah.
And that's because the p-value is still higher.
Yes.
Okay. Still higher. Okay. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. For the next 6 questions, use the data file freshman dinner. This data represents the number of times freshman students from Utah and Colorado cook their own dinner in a month. Let mu1 represent the mean number of times a month that a student from Colorado cooks dinner, and let mu2 represent this mean for Utah students. You suspect that freshmen from Utah cook dinner for themselves a different number of times than freshmen from Colorado. Perform a hypothesis test to determine if your suspicion is correct. I don't know if it's in there. The null hypothesis is mu1 equals mu2. Use a level of significance of 0.05. What is the appropriate alternative hypothesis? And it would be mu1 is not equal to mu2. It would be the second one. Do you agree?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So, okay, this is a little bit tricky. Just as I'm setting this up, I'm realizing something. So on the Excel spreadsheet, on the left-hand column, they have the freshman students from Utah. And on the right column, column B, they have freshman students from Colorado. But in the information they give, they say let mu1 represent the number mean times a month that a student from Colorado cooks dinner. So they're backwards. So
Yes.
we could do one of two things. We could put the right column, the Colorado one, in the variable column 1 in the spreadsheet, and the freshman students, the left column, column A, and variable 2 column, or we can just switch it, whatever number we get to a negative. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm
Thank
going to
you.
leave it the way it is, but then we ought to just keep that in mind.
Okay.
So,
So
Thank
if
you.
that goes for the next question, then if we're the value of the test statistic,
right,
and we're gonna do is if it's a positive, it's gonna be a negative.
correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to, and you have the spreadsheet putting that information in?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wonder if they notice this.
Yeah, I
Let's
know.
Is it, if they didn't notice, we're gonna get it wrong.
Yeah, if they didn't know it, yeah. But I think it's the right way to do it, because I like in all of their videos, they don't copy both over at the same time. I don't know if you noticed that. They copy one column over at a time. I don't know if they did that on purpose, because that would avoid this problem.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
Okay. Well, let's see the value of the test statistic. Let's see. I got 0.867.
see, and I'm getting 0.845.
Oh,
Did I?
Me either.
what are you getting, Nidia?
Yes, I got minus 0.845 because I input as they said in the variable one. They told us to put from Colorado, and
Right.
in variable 2 from Utah.
Yeah,
That's why I got
you're right.
minus.
That's why you have it minus instead of positive, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's minus. Yeah, and it's 845.
You have 845 now?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's right. Minus
Okay.
0.845.
Okay.
All right. Who's got 15? I don't remember. Is that me?
Actually, we need
14.
value 14.
Oh, 14. Okay.
So
Oh, yeah. We're on 14.
yeah. I can do that. What is the p-value? Round up to 3 decimal places. Okay, so it will be 0.411.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yes, I agree also.
All right.
And then,
Okay, I can take
okay,
15, yeah, and maybe you can help us with the next one, okay?
okay.
Okay, what decision do you make since our level of significance was 0.05 and our p-value is greater than that? We fail to reject the null hypothesis.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so the margin of error is what we're trying to get on this next one, right? So
Yes.
what you have to do in this spreadsheet, you have the confidence interval from minus 2.214, and then on the high end, it's 5.147. So all you take is 5.147, and you subtract out the other confidence interval, which is 2.214 negative, and you get 7.361. And so that's the entire confidence interval. But since we want the plus or minus from the median, you divide it by 2. And so we get 3.6. How much do they want us to put this out? 3.681, probably 3 decimal points would be my guess.
Yeah.
So 3.681.
Okay, I have a question. What about if okay, it says you told us we have mu1 minus mu2, right? And that value can change?
Um,
That sign?
I'm not sure I get what you're asking.
You
Okay.
asked
um,
you,
um, you told us that we have to divide it by 2
Right.
because it says mu1 minus mu2, right? And
Yeah.
that that can change. That mu1 minus mu2, this can change.
Yes, it can. Yeah.
Uh,
But what I got the numbers from was just over here in our spreadsheet. Because the confidence
okay.
interval for mu1 is right here, right? And mu2 is here.
Yes.
So those are the two
Ah,
confidence intervals. And yeah, it would change depending upon the information we put in. But we have
okay. Okay.
95% here, right? So in other words, here's the student t probabilities right here.
Yes.
Let me put it back over here. So if we had, so this very, and sorry, Gabriella, you can't see this, but
no,
I just
but
have,
I have them right here. So
okay, I have the student t probabilities up, and then I put in the degrees of freedom of 16.562
yeah.
Okay.
and put in the t-score here of the 0.845, which I have, right? And so
Okay.
there's our p-value. So we know we have this set up basically right, okay? So the confidence interval is everything between the lower t-score and the higher t-score, right?
I
So, and then you
Okay.
have the median down here at 0, okay?
Yes.
So what it's saying is when you have a confidence, how's it worded? It says, um,
no.
determine the margin of error of this confidence, right? So it could
Mm-hmm.
be anywhere from there to there.
Yeah. Was practically an
Okay.
estimate.
It's plus or minus. And so you take the whole amount and divide it by 2 because you want to be in the middle and say plus this amount or minus the same amount is the margin of error. Does that make sense?
Um, yes. 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 Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
And so,
I
yeah, that
think I
should
got
be,
it.
but the easiest way to do it is just take this number here, subtract this number here, and then divide by 2.
Okay. In that way, we always will find our margin of error, right?
Yep. As long as you have the confidence level correct. Yep.
Okay.
And
Thank
the paper
you.
test. Yep. Okay. What else we got?
Okay.
Is it my turn or?
Yes, yes, Gabriela.
Okay. So input the lower bound. Let's see. What variances? So that is the lower bound is minus 5.142.
Is that a 2 or a 7? It looks like a 7 to me.
Oh, look. Is there 7? You see it.
Yeah, I see
Yes.
minus 5.147.
Okay.
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 Okay, and then the would be 2.214. Do you got it? Do you got the same number, Gabriela?
Nope. Maybe it's that 7 that is messing me up. I have 2.209.
It's so weird that you're getting
Oh,
slightly
I
different
know.
numbers.
What's going on?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure this one's right though. If you want, I can send you this again so that you can just try to compare the two and see where we're different.
All right.
I don't know if that's helpful or not.
Yeah. I mean, I downloaded it. I don't know what. What's that about? Okay. Well, what was the one that you guys?
oh, the lower bound?
Yeah. No, it's the upper bound.
The
2
upper bound, 2.214.
2.1. Okay. All right. I have to check that.
All right, I sent that to you.
Thanks.
And then let's submit this. Looks like we got them all right.
Yes.
All right. Good job.
We did great.
Well, thank you for explaining all that. I appreciate it.
No problem. And I think I can stop sharing. Hey, I apologize this week. I've been a pain on making people do other things. So
No, don't worry.
you guys.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
I do have to let you know, guys, that the 14th I'm not home. So, and since my iPad is not working,
Do we want?
I don't know if we can do everything on Tuesday, or is that's going to be too much?
We can certainly try to get it all in.
Okay.
I'd be okay with that. But are you saying you can't, if your iPad's not working, can you not meet at 11?
I can meet. It's just probably voice only.
Which we could do like we did today.
Okay.
So should we plan on trying to get through both lessons?
Sure.
At 11 o'clock on Tuesday?
Are you okay with that, Anidia?
Okay, I think I will try. I will try, but what about for you if we meet at this time on Tuesday, or we would be too late?
No, it's fine with me. Yeah.
What about you, Ben?
That works for me. I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Okay, so, in that way, it will be better to finish both lessons for me.
All right. No,
Thank
that's
you.
fine. No, you guys, thank you so much for I don't want to impose, so I mean,
No, that's great.
for working
Don't worry.